What's up, Spartans? I'm Nina.
And I'm Natalie.
And we're tired and stressed seniors. Man, can you believe it's almost over?
I know. I can't believe our last year of high school didn't get to be normal.
Tell me about it. Do you remember where you were on March 12th, 2020?
I think school.
Where were you and how did your March 12th of 2020 go?
So I actually have a very vivid memory of that.
I was actually at school.
Wow, the last normal day. Let's see.
I came to school late that day. I missed like the first whole half of the school day.
Well, I also came in halfway through the day.
So we were actually in Washington, D.C. for a video competition.
I was actually at a funeral. I had taken a personal day.
I was here, and during like 6th or 7th period, I heard that the school is closing, and I was very excited. I thought I was gonna go home, just stay home, play some video games, hop on Madden, go crazy, that stuff.
I was in Mr. Smith's class when we found out the school was closing, and everybody just kind of got up and started dancing. Everybody was just not taking it seriously, like, oh, school is closing. And
It was a normal day at first, and then I got to Mr. Bayline's class, and they came over with announcements and said we wouldn't be coming back for like a good couple days. So I thought it was just an extra break.
I remember getting very nervous and uptight, not necessarily about the pandemic, about the virus, what I probably should have been nervous about, but my memory was, well, what am I gonna do with my classes?
So I was calling Southwest Airlines trying to get a flight out, and I said, man, you can't leave me here with 12 teenagers and a city totally closed.
And then when I got there, like I was hearing like, oh, school's about to close, and I was so hyped for it. I was so hyped because I was like, I needed a break.
When you get this kind of message that your work is canceled, your school's, the pandemic is setting in, and at the same time I'm trying to maintain the proper etiquette, at a funeral.
come the next morning, nothing was the same. We went to school, we got everything we'd left, and didn't see it for like a year after that.
Well, we're doing virtual? What is that? So, and here we are, almost a year later.
As the months went on, and I realized nothing was getting better. A lot of people were dying. It was just a very tragic situation.
And then I didn't get to leave the house for another 3 months.
And then after a week, I instantly regretted it. I was like, take me back.
It's pretty crazy.
How does that feel like only yesterday, but also an eternity ago?
I know. It feels like we've been wearing these masks for forever.
Speaking of not forever, we have a new reporter, Sid. Let's see what he has for us.
So, Mr. Throne, what books have you written during the COVID?
Well, one book I'm reading is called How to Make Yourself Look Better on Camera When It's Facing Your Bad Side, because I really need to know. Back in September, I started...
Should I do chocolate or strawberry?
That one.
Oh, is he done? That was fast.
Yeah, well, he was really good. Well, here's a little bit longer interview with the one and only Miss Parris.
Did you ever think you would be a teacher when you were younger?
Yes, I did. I always wanted to be a teacher. I used to play school instead of playing house with my neighbors. So I know a lot of kids always play house, but I was always the teacher. When we played school, I would come up with lessons. I thought I was gonna be a middle school teacher because I always felt like I connected with the middle schoolers, but once I started teaching high school, I definitely preferred it.
What made you become a social studies teacher?
I've always loved history as well. I also felt like I wasn't good at math, so I was never gonna teach that. I have a lot of respect for math teachers, but I love that history is just kind of this story, and I love to teach it like that, so it really interests me.
How has COVID affected your teaching?
Better question is, how has it not affected my teaching? So I feel like the best part of teaching is having students in class and getting to interact with them and getting to know them as people. And I feel like I haven't been able to do that this year, teaching to a computer screen. It's also kind of awkward having students sitting in my class while also teaching to my, laptop. So it's been insane, but we're making it work.
How do you feel about virtual teaching?
I think it's a great option for the kids that want to stay at home, don't feel comfortable coming to school right now, understandably, but it has been difficult.
All right, last question. What is one thing that people really don't know about you?
I guess there's two things. So I married my high school sweetheart. So we've been together for like 14 years now. And when I was in college, I played soccer for the club team at my school, and we won the national championship when I was a freshman, and then again when I was a senior. So that was pretty awesome.
All right, there you go. We want to thank Ms. Parris for her time. It's always a pleasure. And back to you in the studio.
Aw, she married her high school sweetheart? That is so goals. Soccer goals.
Did you really just go there?
Oh yeah, I went there. Cue the soccer highlights. You know who else is back?
Sid, with another interview.
So, Mr. King, how have you staying positive during COVID?
I've been staying positive during COVID by spending a lot of time with my 18-month-old son. He's really funny.
That was so interesting.
Yeah, I feel like I know Mr. King so much better.
Yeah, anyway, so Sid is fast, but these people are a little bit faster.
Or slower, depending on who you watch.
Hey everybody, we're at North Springs High School asking people how many countries can you name in 30 seconds. Let's get to it. Okay guys, we're here with
Michaela.
Okay, Michaela, we're gonna see how many countries you can name in 30 seconds.
Oh, wait, starting now.
In 30 seconds.
Okay.
I'm Nina.
Okay, Nina, we're gonna see how many countries you can name in 30 seconds. You ready?
No.
Australia, United States, Canada, Austria, Hungary, Canada, Russia, India, Great Britain, Italy, France. That's not a country.
Peru, Argentina, Colombia, Venezuela, Costa Rica. I'm starting with South America.
Keep going.
I don't know. North America, South America.
Brazil, Chile, Let's move over. Turkey, Hungary, Germany, Poland, Italy, France, Spain, Canada is a country.
How many countries do you think you can get?
I don't know, like maybe 40, probably.
40? Let's see.
Let's go.
Okay, how many think you're gonna get?
At least 15.
At least 15?
At least 15.
Okay, I'm expecting 20.
I'm sorry, Mr. Smith, and I'm sorry, Mr. Day. Probably let you down tremendously.
So there's Greenland, Canada, the United States, Mexico, the Bahamas, Dominican Republic, Haiti. Did I say Bahamas already? Sure.
United States, Mexico, Canada, Brazil, Argentina, Venezuela, Jamaica, Britain, Germany. Y'all making me nervous.
Brazil, Portugal, Chile, Paraguay, Uruguay, and then Ethiopia, Ghana, Mali, Congo, South Africa, Egypt, Portugal, Spain, the UK, France, Italy, Greece.
Germany, North Korea, South Korea, China, Japan, Russia, Italy, Ukraine, the Philippines, I guess Australia, India,
Okay, stop.
That's it?
Yes.
That was it? That was not 30 seconds.
That was 30 seconds.
That was not 30 seconds. You're lying.
So far, we've had some great moments. A lot of countries named, and even some continents. But this next one takes the cake. Check it out.
We're gonna see how many countries can name in 30 seconds. Ready? Go.
Africa, Georgia, North Carolina, New York, Kentucky, Washington, D.C., Texas, California,
Come on, man.
come on, I can't think right now. Just you put me on the spot. That's all I got.
That's time. Appreciate it.
Wow, you are pretty bad.
I know, and I knew more too. It's just that I don't do well when things are timed or on camera.
Speaking of not doing well on camera,
here's Sid with Mr. Rogers.
So, Mr. Rogers, what motivates you to do the amazing job at North Springs?
Well, I really love students. I love to see the growth in students from 9th grade year to 12th grade year. I love to see them go on and be successful. Hey, man, what are you doing? Don't cut me.
I'll not do that. I'll not cut you.
Oh, okay. So, where was I at? So, anyways, love to see,
Today, North Springs High School is hosting a blood drive. Let's go see what it's all about.
My name is Lori Russell. I'm the District Director for Life South Community Blood Centers. Community is a big part of what we do. It's in our name and we're very proud of it. We supply local hospitals, local community hospitals with life-saving blood from high schools like North Springs. Currently, about 40% of the nation's blood supply comes from the American Red Cross. The rest is actually made up of small blood centers like ours.
Hi, I'm Ms. Close, and I'm here representing Healthcare Science Career Pathway and North Springs High. And we're here today serving the community. Our students volunteering are about 36, and we have 81 donors. And we are supported through Life South, and we have directors. Very impressed with what we're doing. And we welcome the community, and we appreciate the opportunity to speak about our event today.
So when you donate blood, you can save up to 3 lives. So you can make red blood cells, platelets, and plasma. So all 3 of those components can go to 3 different hospitals. What we do is we use a centrifuge, and it separates based on density. So that's how we make 3 different components, and it can go to 3 different patients and save 3 different lives.
This is my first time donating, and I'm donating because it's important to help people who need medical attention and have serious conditions.
Yeah, this is my first time giving blood. The initial prick of the needle hurt for a little bit, but after that it was just a bit uncomfortable. But it was a good experience, and the people here take good care of you, so yeah.
I've given blood about, 20-ish times.
Feels good to save a life. Big donor.
Well, that was fun. Thank you to everyone who donated, and back to you guys in the studio.
Well, that's our show. I'm Nina.
And I'm Natalie.
This was North Springs News.